So people, this is how it's done. Now this is the water boiler. You stick the water from the tap in there. We're ready to pre-go, right? That's the top, that goes on. This has been cleaned out. I've just done a distill of alcohol. I got one big bottle there, this bottle at the back here. I managed to get that. That's cherry. That's from my cherry tree in the garden. I've had it in bottles for a year. I haven't done all of it, but I've done all the plastic containers, and I got that much out. So basically, once you've boiled the water, you've already killed most of the stuff that could have been alive in the water, but you can't kill chemical. So, you know, I fill it up, and then I fill this one back up and boil it again, because it takes about 3 of these for the 10-gallon distill that I have. I just transfer it straight away. It doesn't matter that I'm using a plastic jug, because it's all got to be distilled anyway. And I favour it. That's what I've got at the moment. I've had some glass ones and smashed them, so I just use the plastic one for the transfer of the water. And I mean, you can see, look at all that, you know, I do get it, I do clean it, but that's how much comes from the water just from boiling the scale. So that needs to be refilled, which I'm going to do now. And of course, just pop the lid on. Just pop the lid on just to keep anything out. And I'll leave it like that, and then just fill this back up and put it up for another boil. Right, I'm going to cut it here. I'm not going to do a continuous video through. I'll stop it here, and then I'll try and edit it so it can go together. This is going to be new for me because I haven't edited filmage before, so but that's what I'm going to do. So I'll put you up to the next bit. It should just follow. So guys, basically I'm doing the last fill now, just so you can see again. This is the third one. Night time now as well, and it takes a little time. Right, I don't fill it right up to the top, but as you can see, and you can see it's kind of discoloured already, you know, it shows the crap in there, but you know, that's after boiling. So lid goes on. I'm not very good with the camera. Really needed camera set up, but I'm using the phone because that's all I've got at the moment. Just have a clean up. So basically, you know, I've got this plate here. I have that one on and that one on. For water, I keep them on 4. You switch it on, I mean, temperature's already up because it's all been boiled and heated up. It's just had a fresh clean as well, because I've done an alcohol distill just recently, which I indicated before. Right, so that's on. So basically, temperature's up quite a bit already due to the water being already boiled, and everything's all in place. Now, one thing I would say, once you've done an alcohol distill, when you've done one, you do actually need to do one pot out to clean it all properly, thoroughly. Then the second one you'll probably get away with actually keeping the water. But just for the fact of seeing how it's done and what's left in that once I've taken the water out, you know, it goes through the process of it all. I mean, it doesn't have to be so accurate. I mean, look, you can see by the pipes, it doesn't have to be totally accurate. I've used it many a times, as you can tell, and I don't totally clean the inside and out. I'm not that thorough, I'm a bit lazy, but I do clean inside the pot, and I do clean inside the hopper. That's all important. And this one I'm not so bothered about it being clean and dry as such, because this one's just to clean it out. It's the second one that I do. Well, it's just let it clean out, and then I can tell by smell and that it's clean through. And then I get the other pot and I keep the water, and then I do the water time and time again till I've got enough water. So that's how that is, that's how it goes. The reason for me distilling and making alcohol, which is this bottle over here, I don't have to prove nothing, but yeah, that is 100% moonshine, and it is flammable, which is the point of what I want it for, is so I'm producing my own fuel, just in case we do have the switching off of power and stuff. So that's how it is. I will show you when it's running, and I will show you obviously the next pot, and then I will show you the end. So I'll cut off from here, let it do its process. Oh yeah, the other bit of this is as well, also you do need to have the water running. I find it an easy process to do it this way. I fill up the water, cold water. I do the hot water boiling from the cold water tap. I don't use the inside immersion heating because there's a whole heap of crap coming out of that. And this is a hard chalk water area, so it's not good. It's not really nice to bath in. I felt better and cleaner from boiling my water and having a sponge bath with my plasterers buckets than I did using the bath. But of course, we are creatures of habit and time and effort. It's easy just having the hot water on and using it through the normal hot water system. But for this, I just keep it as it is. Have it on so much, and then of course once that's like that and ready to go, I just plug her in. Can hear it starting to fill up, and it'll fill up, and then I'll just catch it, make sure the water flows through here properly and out, which will go pretty much straight back into the pot there. I do keep the water running so it keeps it all cold, which is the reason for what's needed to let it do the distilling. As those that are good at it and know what they're doing, they know what I'm talking about. And soon she'll be up and running. So I'll just get the water coming out, and then I shall leave it there until we've got water coming out at the other end, until we've got water coming out of there basically. Once we've got water coming out of there and that's filled, I'll do a quick one showing that that's filled. I'll be throwing that away because I want it clean from when I've done the alcohol. I've washed it all already, but there is a smell still, and so I know from before it does a proper clean out when you do a distill on it of water. So yep, here we go. Actually I better hurry up before it overfills, because that's what normally happens. And then of course there we go, it's running now, and then this should in a minute start making a noise, which is, it's all set up. I've already set these up, it's already preset to do what's needed. There you go, she's ready. Now I can walk away now and let it do its thing. So I'm going to shut off now, fill up my boiling water, and I'll carry on with the vid for the next part of it. Okay guys, well there she runs. Sitting there already. Yeah, I can smell the alcohol from the last one. It's cleaning out right now. So as I say, the second one will be alright. And that's how it is. Now this water here is, as you can see, well, it's not that clean, this one. It's cleaning it out. But when the water is clean, it really is clean. And of course you'll be seeing what's left after. Until then, toodaloo. Okay guys, I've emptied this one, put it back on again. It'll start going again shortly. And then I'll show you what's inside. Morning now. So there she is, she started. This one's the second one. And then we'll see what's inside. Okay guys, right, we're at the end. So switching off, let it cool down, let it stop doing this. The temperature's up high. Normally this is quite full. It's probably about 3/4 or half full. That's all good distilled water there, and that's all good distilled water there. Got a lot of little bubbles on top. But that's the second one. That one's alright. I'll be able to take that and drink that. Cover it back over. So, what I'm going to do, going to leave it a few minutes and stop the video again, and I'll come back when I start taking the lid off and that. Okay guys, I've taken the bits away, stopped all the water. There's the distilled in the hob, and that's what I've got. Now, for the magic sight, eh? So, like I say, you're going to be shocked. This is where all these people keep on yapping up their mouth, don't know what they're talking about when it comes to what's really true, yeah? This is why I distill the water and make sure that I've got clean, healthy water to drink. Well, that was a bit of a fumble, that was. Right. Can you see that in there? Actually, it's not as bad, but look at all the bottom, yeah? That is what you're left with. I'm going to have to maybe come back when it's a little bit cooler. But if you can actually see how yellow that is and all the stuff down the bottom. Now, normally I go down at least another good section of, well, about 3 or 4 inches of water. I usually go down more, and it's more evident of what's left. But can you see all that toot down there? I mean, I can see it from the naked eye, but that is just rough, yeah? It's usually worse than that. But as I say, there's not always, there's more water taken out of that, but that is disgusting. And when it comes to cleaning, oh mate. So, you see how it is now? Yeah, you see how filthy around the side it is? Yeah, this is all fluoride and chloride, right? Now that there, as it is not good. Yeah, you're drinking that. That's even after being boiled. That's after it being boiled and then boiled again. Of course, we're taking the steam, the good of it, the good of the water. That's what distilling is. You take the best of it. So there we have it. Now, like I say, I wonder if I can get a glass of that. Yeah, you wouldn't see so much in the glass like that. You can see better at the bottom. But I'll do another one where I've got most of it, where I've done the full distill on the full way. Because I've done 2, but that were 2 small ones. Normally I do one of them and one of them. You can't mistake this, guys. Just in case you get those that want to criticise, I'm going to show you when the pot's clean, yeah? Well, actually I could pour this out in a sec. Just hold on. Yeah, you can definitely see all that at the bottom there, but I've got to take some of this out. Otherwise it's too much to try and tip. There's still a bit of good water to get out of there, but if you can see that what's at the bottom, I mean, me from a naked eye, I can see. So I just wipe away the steam there. Now all that at the bottom, normally that's really clean. So I'm going to stop here, tip this out and then show you the bottom of it. It's the bottom of it, not clean. I'm going to clean it so you can see how clean it should be. Yeah, I mean this stuff does not, you know, look at that. That's just not very good. And that ain't just scowl and all that. We've already done that through there boiling it. This is the toot, this is the poisonous toot. Right, and that is how clean it should be. And you can see by looking at the previous that that's nowhere near as clean as that should be. Them marks there just from heat. That's ready to go again. But that, my people, is the fact and truth about that water that you would take out of that tap. Well, that's the procedure I do. Boiling, distilling, and then I've got water that's clean and pure to drink. And I'm doing good by it too.